Welcome, my toy collecting comrades, for another edition of the J&J Toy Giants YouTube channel, Toy Unboxing. I am your host, JD. So glad that you can join us for another exciting toy unboxing we got coming at you in this video. And for those of you that are actually joining us for the very first time, welcome. Hopefully you like what you see, and if you do, hit that like button and also subscribe and hit that notification bell. So we got another toy unboxing, great video coming at you today. And hey, future JD, show them what we got. Yes, friends, today we're going to be unboxing a couple of Marvel Legends, specifically from the Marvel 80 Years line. Wolverine and his Logan style getup. No X-Men Wolverine costume on this edition, but as you can see, very well detailed, and we're going to be going over that in just a moment, as well as, and we're also going to be unboxing the newest Fantastic Four Marvel Legends line, Marvel's Invisible Woman. As you can see, brought to you by Hasbro. And on the back you can see you can also get Mr. Fantastic, Marvel's The Thing, Human Torch, Psycho Man, and High Evolutionary. So JD, let these bad boys breathe. Yes, my friends, so excited to get into these toy unboxings. So we're going to do like we always do. Can you say it with me? Can you say it with me? Let them breathe.
Doc! Clean all this up.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the very first figure we're going to be unboxing today is Invisible Woman, Sue Storm, part of the Fantastic Four Marvel series line. This is the first one that I've gotten out of that line, and I found it on clearance. So check your Walmarts if they're still on clearance. I'm sure she is, but I'm still looking for the other ones. Obviously, Dr. Reed Richards, The Thing, and Human Torch. So this was actually kind of like the OG Fantastic Four, like when they first got their powers and they started, fighting crime, or basically heroes for hire type things. So, they got to pay bills, brah. So the actual mold for these particular figures are very reminiscent of like the Toy Biz ones. And I remember these were part of the Toy Biz line for the Fantastic Four, so it almost kind of looks like that. And even the packaging looks just like the Toy Biz, back in the day. Just a little bit different. But yeah, she comes with her like little force field shield there. All right, so you can see now you can actually apply the force field on her hand, so it looks like she's using her powers, which is cool. I like that. You don't really get to see that much of that, and it takes some getting used to, because it's so, they only show you on the box, and there's no really instructions that I saw. But if there was, either mine didn't come with them or they fell out of the packaging and I wasn't able to see it. But it was fairly easy to put on. But I like the fact that she does have something to come with as far as like other than hands. Very basic though. There really doesn't have a lot to go with her. Again, the paint deco is very accurate, and I believe there might be something that you could put on her back, but it doesn't show anything that I know of. But who knows? Anyone who knows exactly what's supposed to be on the back here with this little octagon, let me know. And looks pretty good when you actually have it in like action form. That you can do some figure photography on this. But so this was the next series that was after the Spider-Man series, which, although that Spider-Man series is still going on, because they did a new wave not too long ago with like the symbiote, Venom. Did they do Venom? I think they did Venom. Can't even talk. Hobgoblin and all the other ones, Shocker. Those are part of the new series. But so this is the first line of the Fantastic Four series. So hopefully, depending on how well it does, whether they'll be able to do a new wave of these or not. Probably do like a Doctor Doom, Mole Man. Who else did Fantastic Four? I forget some of their villains that they had. Silver Surfer, Galactus. Well, Galactus will probably be like that Sentinel that's like $300 that you get from like Hasbro Pulse. And it's going to be like super big if they did Galactus, because Galactus is a really huge character. But I forget who else is a Fantastic Four villain. Mostly they always fought Doctor Doom, Galactus, and also Mole Man, and then I forget. I don't think they did like the Mandarin, because that was more of an Iron Man type character or villain that they always fight. So anyone that's watching this video, comment on the comment section of what are the other villains that the Fantastic Four used to fight, because that escapes me at the moment. But yeah, I mean, this is a really great figure. I'm so glad that I actually got it for the price that I did, which is awesome. The actual detail on the face is pretty cool too. As you can see here.
Huh? Recycle that, will you?
Okay, so rounding us out on the Marvel Legends toy unboxing is none other than Logan. It's kind of like Cher or Madonna, but Logan, also known as the Wolverine, through the Marvel Legends line, Marvel 80 Years. And I gotta say, I'm very psyched that I have a Wolverine. I don't even know if I was able to see any other Wolverines out there. I mean, I know that they have... There's like a 3-pack of the Wolverine, Jean Grey, and Cyclops, which is like depicting themselves from the X-Men cartoon from the Fox animated shows that they had back in the 90s. But this will do. I got this as a Christmas present and was waiting for the right time to unbox these. So it was great to have, and I actually... Well, these were actually at Ollie's, brand new Ollie's that was actually opened up here at my home. And so he does come with his claws, obviously already out. They don't retract. You have to be very, very careful with the actual claws themselves, because you can stretch them out a little bit. I'm not sure exactly what their purpose was. Like, are they supposed to be like that, or can you just stretch them out however you want? You know, because they were kind of close together, obviously, because they were in the box for so long, for however long they were since they were packaged. And of course, he comes with a couple of heads. So the one without his hat on, with the, you know, snarling, and one with his hat on. He does come with a katana sword, because obviously he was known to be from, well, he was from Canada, but he was spending a lot of time in Japan. And he comes with some extra hands, which is, I mean, I guess people wanted to have the ability to have him with just his katana sword, but it's kind of silly when you think about it. Who would want someone who would want to have Wolverine without his claws out? You know what I mean? Like, isn't that the reason why you would want to have a Wolverine? But I digress. I mean, they probably just needed to get more accessories out just to even make it even appealing to even sell something like this. But I think if anyone who's a collector, you know, having a Wolverine is kind of like decision enough to have him in your collection. So hopefully I can find another one that actually has his X-Men gear on. He's very, very stiff. It was hard to kind of stand him up a little bit. I was kind of weirded out as far as like hoping I didn't break the claws. So I was trying to get him to look like this. His deco is actually pretty cool. You got the torso that you can see on so many elites and Marvel Legends now. His head is pretty good. Doesn't really move that much, you know. That's about it. But it's a pretty much basic elite, or not elite, but a Marvel Legend that you can see for anyone that you got. Now he does, you know, have the articulation in his waist, his thighs, his knees, and his ankles. And of course his elbows, you have the pin, those pin elbows. Kind of like the new elites, almost kind of sort of, but they still use pins. I know with a lot of figures they're trying to do away with that. I'm not sure why. If anybody in the comment section can explain why they're doing away with the pin or pinless, doing away with the pinned articulation on the arms and going with pinless articulation, because I never understood what the reasoning behind that was. So anyone that knows a little bit more about that, just shoot me a comment in the comments on the video. But yeah, I mean, there's really not much you can say about this. I'm really jazzed that I actually had it. And I wanted to unbox this for the longest time, but I wanted to save it for a really good video, or at least when I had another Marvel Legend to unbox this with. So I was glad that I was able to find that Invisible Woman to do it with. Also, too, if anyone actually has a great Wolverine comic, because I also, collect the comic books too. Let me know what your favorite issue of the Wolverine is, and on the comment section. So that does it for this edition of the Toy Unboxing. We'll be with you in a moment. So that does it for this edition of the J&J Toy Giants YouTube channel Toy Unboxing. Again, I am your host, JD. Be sure to like and subscribe, and also comment on any of our video submissions on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And also follow us on TikTok, and also follow us on Twitch. Yeah, Twitch is awesome. Yeah. And also, for those who actually were just following us or looking at our videos for the very first time, hope you like what you see. And have a great day. Keep on cruising. See you later.